Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. I am playing in my December project, and today I am documenting my wrapping paper this year. So it's two different kinds of plaids, and I also have a sheet of tags, and I thought I might incorporate that in there somewhere. So let's see what I can do. All right guys, so what I'm going to do is start off by cutting out two 4x6 cards. And I am going to go ahead and do that with some black cardstock. Now, I realized I probably could have done this with some less than favorite pocket cards that were 4x6. Ultimately, I didn't think about it until after I had already placed my cards on the wrapping paper. So the awesome thing about this wrapping paper is that it has the cut marks on the back. I do buy my wrapping paper at Hobby Lobby because the wrapping paper there is just good. And you wait till it goes on sale for 50% off and then you buy it. Now, truth be told, this wrapping paper is leftover from last year and we don't need to buy more wrapping paper this year. Went a little overboard with how much wrapping paper I bought last year. So that's fine, right? Like, it doesn't matter to me that it's the same wrapping paper. It just doesn't, right? I know that some people like matching wrapping paper. Some people want a new wrapping paper look every year. Some people have certain wrapping paper that gets bought for each individual person. How do you guys do wrapping paper, right? I know that there are people that do different wrapping paper from family gifts and Santa gifts. And I know that there are people that have wrapping paper for each person in the family, so they really quickly know who the gifts are for. But how do you do it? I'm always fascinated to read about how people do their wrapping paper. Me, I like my wrapping paper to either coordinate or match each other. Like I like my plaids, right? Like I have a plethora of plaids. Or, you know, just papers that I think are pretty together is what I like to do. Now that I've got those wrapping paper cards made, I am going through my sticker sheets and I am going to pull out all of the package stickers. I use my embossing unsticker sticky thing. I always forget what that, it's the unsticker thing. It unstickers things. And then I am going to glue them all together. I know I just took the glue off and now I'm putting more glue on, but I didn't want them to stick onto something and rip up, and then I would be stuck with wherever I ripped something up. I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I ended up doing that and creating this big stack of presents with my number 7 in the wreath right in there. Now I felt like there was this weirdness underneath of the wreath where there was nothing under it. It was kind of like the wreath was sitting on the presents, but there was no present behind it. It just felt weird to me. So I try to, pull in some papers or some other things to figure that out. Ultimately, I rip apart the gift package sticker and bring it down a little bit, and then that makes me feel better about my life and my choices for this album. I go ahead and get that down. It is going to go on the top, on the darker plaid, the deeper red and green plaid. And I did that just because I felt like it looked better on that plaid. I felt like it popped a bit more. I kind of got lost on the other plaid. So now I am choosing which sticker I want to use, which to and from sticker, I guess tag, I want to use to place down on the bottom one, because that's where I'm going to do my journaling. Now this is where I kind of mess up. I accidentally dropped the sticker onto the wrapping paper, so when I peeled it up, it did rip up some of the wrapping paper. I'm not worried about that because I know I'm covering this up right here. It was just a matter of how I was going to decorate the tag down here so that it would have just as big of presence on this 4x6 card as on the top 4x6 card. And I just did a pun and didn't even realize it. Presents, not gift presents, but presents, the other kind of presents. So anyway, I am going to put that down. I've also got this little greenery foam sticker that's going to go down. And then I'm going to add some embellishments to that. At first I thought I was going to use 2 metal adhesive embellishments. I can't call them brads because they don't have tines. They're not brads. It's one of those things that just grinds my gears, right? So I go ahead and put that down. I'm going to use a chipboard one and one of the metal guys. And then I am going to also put something down at the bottom as well, just to kind of balance out the weight of this decoration. I did pop on an extra heart up at the top just because I felt like I needed just a tiny more bit plaid on this page, because you know the 900,000 pieces of plaid on this 6x8 page aren't enough. And then what I'm going to do is figure out what I want to put down there. So I grab this puffy sticker and I'm going to layer it over top of this khaki banner. It is a gold wrapped khaki banner. Put that down there. I'm loving the way it's looking. And then I'm going to journal on the actual tag. And I'm basically just saying that the wrapping paper this year is from Hobby Lobby and it's plaid. Like right there, here's what it is. I do believe that is going to do it for this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish number 8 as well. Because, you know, yesterday I was like, I'll figure that out tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow. So I figured that out. So I decided that I was just going to journal on the tags. I thought about putting that photo in there, but ultimately it doesn't make it into this little tag pocket thing. But this 8 number that is in a buffalo check plaid makes it on there. I have to glue it on. It is a sticker, but you know how that goes. So then I'm just going to journal. I'm going to talk about how I love decorating at Christmas time, and every year there's more and more to decorate. But basically it doesn't matter because I still love it. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.